Fun Fridays number 16. I'm just gonna say it. I'm not the biggest fan of JoJo Siwa. I know. Shocker coming from a 25-year-old dude who did not grow up watching JoJo Siwa. But I gotta say, I am officially now on Team JoJo. No, I still am not a fan of her music or her crazy dancing, but I will defend JoJo Siwa till the frickin' cows come home, alright? Because what just happened to JoJo Siwa on Celebrity Big Brother is insane. In case you don't know, like I didn't know until yesterday, JoJo Siwa is on the current season of Celebrity Big Brother, along with other celebrity hard hitters like Mickey Rourke. You know, the dude from Iron Man 2 and The Wrestler and no other movies that I can name off the top of my head right now. Well, recently, Mickey Rourke and JoJo Siwa got into, I don't want to call it a fight because it wasn't a fight really, it was just Mickey Rourke relentlessly harassing this poor woman. And he even said some slurs. So I just want to take a look at this video and see what the fuck is going on in the Celebrity Big Brother house. Because this is insane. But first, what's up? My name is Connor McDowell and I'm currently campaigning to be People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive for the year 2025. If you like this video or you think I should be nominated, just click subscribe. One subscribe equals one vote for me to be on People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive issue. Although I'm pretty sure Mickey Rourke is gonna give me a run for my money. For some super sexy movie reviews, you can follow me on Letterboxd. And this week's movie recommendation is going to be a David Lynch film that I don't think a lot of people realize is a David Lynch film. And that's The Straight Story, which is the story of a 70-year-old man who's going to visit his brother after he had a stroke. But unfortunately, he doesn't have a car. So he has to do the whole road trip on an old lawnmower. It's heartwarming, it's heartbreaking, and it is the most normal David Lynch film he ever made. But despite that, I still think this movie is an absolute masterpiece. So if you haven't seen it, I think you should all watch The Straight Story. And if you still have it, you guys can follow me on Twitter. Before we hop into the video, I just want to give a quick content warning for sexual assault and homophobia. I'm going to try to keep this video as lighthearted as possible, but I definitely do need to put a trigger warning right here in the front. So I'm not really the biggest fan of Big Brother. Me and my girlfriend watched a season of it a few years ago. Season 4, I think. I don't know. Whatever one that the nerd Ian won. That's the one we watched. So I kind of have a gist of how Big Brother works. But what I'm about to show you guys might be the craziest thing I've ever seen on Big Brother ever. I first found out about this whole situation because of a Adam McIntyre tweet that said, "Cannot believe I'm saying this, but JoJo, get behind me."
Yeah, what is
Where's the what?
Where's the singer?
Here. Come on, let's go on a journey.
And little did JoJo Siwa know, it would be a fucking insane journey.
So do you like girls or boys?
Me? Girls.
I know, I can tell.
My partner is non-binary. That's the vape smoke room.
Just think, in 4 days, we'll never see each other again.
Four days?
Nah, babe.
I'm trying to last 4 days.
Honestly, if I had to sit in a room with Mickey Rourke's ugly face for more than 4 days, I would go insane and voluntarily leave the Big Brother house.
If I stay longer than 4 days, you won't be gay anymore.
I can guarantee I will still be gay and I will still be in a very happy relationship.
I'll tie you up.
I can promise you that won't happen. I dare you to try. You'll be the one tied up.
Excuse me, what the fuck did he just say? He said that she wasn't gonna be gay anymore because he was gonna tie her up. That's psychotic. Do you know how insane or how fucked up your brain has to be from copious amounts of drug use that you think even saying a remark like that in front of a person is remotely okay? Even behind their back, it's psychotic. But to their face? What the fuck? I don't know how JoJo Siwa can go on living in the same house as this person anymore. I would not feel safe.
You're an actor?
No, I do TV stuff though.
Oh,
I
you
do like
told
do
me, yeah.
TV shows. I do a bit of presenting now. Maybe one day.
Maybe. It all depends.
I know. It's a completely different industry to what it was back when you were doing it. And then you had all the strikes, didn't you?
Yeah,
Not long ago, I bet that, yeah.
There was a long one.
No. What was your opinions on that?
2 years of COVID, and then a 7-month actor strike. I had to borrow $500,000 from the bank to get by and pay bills off.
Yeah.
Everybody in those picket lines is an out-of-work actor.
Yeah.
Well, there would be the flavor of the month actors show up to just say how great I am. You know, I'm at the picket line with all the poor people that will never get a job.
So funny.
You are funny.
Aren't I wonderful?
I mean, shocker that Mickey Rourke is against the unionization of actors. Massive shocker there. But what I think is really funny about his anti-strike statements is that he's complaining that the people that are on strike are out-of-work actors. But he had to borrow $500,000 from the bank to pay bills. So wouldn't that make Mickey Rourke the out-of-work actor? Dog, we're all in the same boat here. What are you talking about? The fact that he thinks being able to borrow $500,000 from the bank is like the worst thing to ever happen to somebody, and that it's those damn poor people's fault, those actors, those damn actors that are never gonna get a job in their life, those entitled pieces of shit. That really says a lot about Mickey Rourke as a person, doesn't it? Motherfucker, how are you gonna complain about out-of-work actors when the last movies you're credited for are The Wheels of Heaven, Not Another Church Movie, Murder at Hollow Creek? Like, dog, what are you talking about? The movies you're making now are shit. The actor strikes really fucked me over. That's why I have to do Celebrity Big Brother. This guy is doing everything he possibly can to stay relevant. And if that means being extremely homophobic on Big Brother, I guess that's what he's got to do, right?
Hey, bud.
Thank you, love. Aye. Aye. Good.
Yeah. We all vote each other out.
Yeah. Yeah, eventually.
I'm going to vote the lesbian out real quick.
I'm pretty sure that's against the rules. Like, unless you're, like, forming alliances and shit, you can't just, like, especially in front of the person's face, be like, yeah, I'm voting you out, you dumb bitch. This guy does not know how to play the game. It's also, like, the reason he wants to vote her out is because she's a lesbian. No other reason. That's insanely homophobic.
JoJo.
That's homophobic. So that's homophobic if that was your reasoning.
Have you got anyone you want to vote out? Well, no, we actually can't discuss this. No, we can't discuss this. This is undiscussable.
The lesbian I'm going to vote out.
No, you can't do that, Mickey.
You also can't say that.
No, we can't.
Which JoJo's real? JoJo, right?
Yeah.
JoJo.
JoJo.
Lovely lady.
Is she?
Lovely girl, yeah.
Yeah.
She's a good lad.
Appreciate ya.
She's what I call some woman.
I need a fag. Not talking to you. I need a fag.
Now, in case you don't know, what he just said is an extremely offensive homophobic slur if not said by somebody that's gay. Mickey Rourke, as far as I know, not gay. This is not allowed. This is bad behavior, Mickey. No. But the joke I guess he's trying to make is that the word that he said also means cigarette in England, and they're currently sitting in the smoking area. So that's the joke? But the joke doesn't really work because one, he's not gay, and two, he's not from England. So this is objectively an attack at JoJo Siwa for her sexuality. Something that is completely unacceptable even in the Big Brother house. It's also just like, what do you say to this? Whether you are like a bystander or you're JoJo Siwa herself. Because if you escalate the situation, you might be putting yourself in danger. Specifically because you are locked in a house with these people and cannot go anywhere. Why would this even cross somebody's mind? You're locked in a house with somebody, so you're just gonna berate them and insult them for their sexuality when you potentially have to live with this person for the next, like, 4 months? That is unbelievably psychotic, and if they do not kick Mickey Rourke out of the house after this incident, I don't know what these contestants are on.
Mickey, you can't say that, Mickey.
One breath at a time, troops. One breath at a time.
Mate, you're on your own. You can't say that, Mickey.
I know, but I was talking about a cigarette.
I know you. I know. Yeah, I know.
See you boys in a
See you,
minute.
mate. Hope you find that cigarette.
Yeah, me too.
Like, look at this dude's face. He looks so uncomfortable. So not only are you hurling insults at a person that you have to live with, but you're also making everybody else around you unbelievably uncomfortable, which is something that I don't think that conservatives understand. What you say in private to your own friends and family might be funny to you guys, but if you go out into the real world and you say shit like this, you're just gonna look like a psycho. Because you are a psycho. Like, just because Donald Trump was elected doesn't mean that most people don't hold on to the core values that, I don't know, homophobia is wrong. These are weird things to say in public. And if you say them in public, people are going to treat you like a fucking weirdo. I will die on this hill, but shit like this is the real brain rot. Fuck Skibbity Toilet, fuck Chicken Jockey. Yes, those are brain rot, but this here is the core brain rot.
He's just from a different planet, bless him.
No, he's just from America, which at this point, we probably are living on a completely different planet from the rest of the world.
This is Big Brother. Would Mickey come to the diary room?
What do you think happens in the diary room? Do you think he gets kicked out? Do you think he gets severely reprimanded and has some punishments? Or do you think he gets a fucking warning? Let me give you a hint. It's the last one. But we'll come back to that in a little bit.
It's crazy to me that still exists.
Everyone keeps, oh, it's old-fashioned, blah, blah. You can't justify it because it's not right. You can't try and justify things which just aren't right. There's no point us sitting here and going, oh, it's like if it's someone's age. It's so like that's not a thing anymore.
But what I felt when you were over there was like you had my back, and that, to be honest, that we've known each other less than 24 hours. You have no reason to have my back.
Because you said it's right and wrong, though.
But it's between right and wrong, and that meant a lot. So
yeah, it's not about having your back. It's like there's right and then there's wrong. You're right though. Not too bad, but come on. Wait, you're getting upset, aren't you? Have a little cry. Crying is my favourite therapy.
Well, welcome in.
Thank God for this dude. Don't know who he is, but from what I can tell, stand-up gentleman. Good job, sir. Putting the homophobia and the sexual assault threats aside, which is definitely a crazy thing for me to say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. This is just a really bad way to play the game. You think people are gonna wanna be in an alliance with you after this? You think people are gonna wanna share a room with you? You think people aren't gonna give you as many punishments as possible or kick you out immediately after doing some shit like this? You're dumb. Your brain doesn't function normally, which we see based on the things that you said to JoJo Siwa. It's just bad strategy, man. This is something that really pisses me off about the whole manosphere in general. This is what masculinity should be. Protecting people that are the most vulnerable in society. If you are a man who uses his strength and power to put people down, you're not a man. I automatically think less of you as a person. Why would you use the inherent power that you do have in this society to make things worse for other people when you could be using it to help other people up, to be a good person instead of a shitty, pathetic wimp like Mickey Rourke is?
Thank you. Sorry.
You got your slippers.
I want to apologize.
Thank you.
I just got a bad habit of having a short fuse.
That's the excuse? Sorry, I have a habit. I have a habit of yelling homophobic slurs at people that are gay. She didn't do anything to set him off in the first place. She was just like, yeah, I'm gay and my partner's non-binary. But apparently that is enough to piss Mickey Rourke off enough to start hurling slurs at this poor young woman.
I don't mean that by it.
I appreciate your apology.
Okay, I do mean it.
I appreciate your apology.
If I didn't, I wouldn't say it to you.
I know.
Okay.
I appreciate the apology, and I hope you enjoy your slippers.
Thank you.
I'm so happy that she said I appreciate the apology instead of I accept your apology, because fuck this dude. Fuck this ugly ass homophobic dude and his dumb ass Bigfoot slippers. So that's the whole clip that's been going viral, but I just want to take a look at this article from BBC that says Rourke warned over homophobic remarks to Siwa in Big Brother. Hollywood actor Mickey Rourke has been giving a formal warning for using offensive and unacceptable language towards JoJo Siwa in Celebrity Big Brother. The Oscar-nominated star entered the ITV reality show on Monday alongside the 21-year-old TV and social media personality and 11 other celebrities. Siwa accused Rourke, 72, of being homophobic for saying he was going to vote the lesbian out real quick and making other comments about her sexuality. As a result, Big Brother told him further language or behavior of this nature could lead you to being removed from the Big Brother house. So one, this wasn't enough to remove him from the Big Brother house in the first place. 2, they gave him a warning that said, if you do this again, you could be kicked out. And that is probably the only reason he apologized. I don't think he's sorry. I don't think anybody thinks that Mickey Rourke is sorry in this situation. Because why would he be? Why would you say something like that if you didn't have the balls to stand by it? And he probably would have stood by it and continued to do it if they didn't warn him that he was going to be kicked out of the house. Like, this was, I think, the first day. Because JoJo Siwa said in that clip that she hasn't known that other dude for more than 24 hours. So this was immediately. They should have thrown him out because this is quite literally a danger to the other contestants. But Big Brother, I guess, just does not give a flying fuck, which I guess makes sense considering they're a show called The Big Brother. So that's the entire batshit insane situation going on in the Big Brother house between Mickey Rourke and JoJo Siwa. And JoJo Siwa, I just want you to know, if you're watching this, because I know you watch all my videos, JoJo. I know you're a fan. I got your back, JoJo. You might be a little cringe, but that's fine. You keep being you. You keep fighting for what you know is right. And if you do that, I'm always going to be on your side. And Mickey Rourke, you might want to take a shower because you look fucking nasty. And don't just stand under the hot water, okay? I need shampoo, I need conditioner, and I need soap. And lots of soap. Take a fucking shower. Alright, well that's gonna be it for me today. If you like this video, don't forget to click like and subscribe if you think I should be nominated to be People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive for the year 2025. This week's Funny Boy of the Week goes to Nez Hoards Things for sending me this meme. And also pictures of dogs. These are adorable dogs. I love your dogs. If you want to be Funny Boy of the Week, all you have to do is follow me on Instagram and DM me a meme or a TikTok or anything that you think is funny. And if I think it's funny, then you could potentially be Funny Boy of the Week. You could follow me on all of my other social media, including my Letterboxd and my Twitter. And if you want to become a bigger part of this community, you can join my Discord. The links for all of those are in the description down below. I'm Connor McDowell, and I'm gonna go kick Mickey Rourke's disgusting fucking ass in a video game. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.